But, oh, my God, I'm almost over the debates. I think there's another one debate tonight. There's another poll tonight. It's either poll or a debate or bloody both. I'll tell you what, Ben did an excellent job yesterday with his review of the youth debate. Or was it a youth debate? Because one of the youths was 45 years old, Erica Stanford, who joins us now to talk about other things. But Erica, we've got to get through that, Erica. 45. It's not like, I mean, how come you got put up for that?
Well, firstly, it's really rude to keep saying that number, especially for a woman.
What's just your age? I'm 59.
Can we just stop saying it?
I'm 59.
Look, we're all around the country, and everyone had bits and pieces on, and I was asked to do it, and I said, of course. And I didn't actually even think about it, about not being particularly young.
You're middle-aged, Erica. You are middle-aged.
All right, can we move on?
Well, I just think it's strange. Does the National Party not have any bright young things?
Yeah, of course we do. We do have bright young things. I'm actually one of the younger ones in the caucus at the moment. We've got some new ones coming through, but it's pretty important that I think in that debate we had someone across all of the issues, a senior MP, and Simeon wasn't available, so I was the next person put up for it.
All right. What did you make of that guy, Lee Donahue?
I think he had some points that weren't terrible, but he didn't make them very well. He didn't make the points well, and he was always going to raise the heckles of people like Chloe and Hannah. And, you know, I felt a little bit sorry for him. He's not that experienced. And for someone like Chloe, who is very experienced, to just absolutely lay into him, it wasn't nice to be there. I just wanted the floor to swallow up and,
okay.
Open up and swallow me. It was awkward.
All right, well, just word of advice, no more youth debates, okay? People are going to start talking about it unless you get some work done. All right, let's talk about your area of expertise, though, immigration and education. This campaign is now at the stage where things and narratives are moving so fast. A lot of stuff gets lost for the general public. It is very hard to concentrate on every announcement made by everyone. I would observe that since COVID, the National Party in general has been urging and pushing for quite major reforms to immigration to improve the pool of workers available to get the economy going again. And Labor has moved, but always late, always piecemeal, always reluctantly. Has that changed when you look at what Labor's proposing immigration-wise?
No. Look, when it comes to immigration, you have to have your eye on the economy, right? And family reunification. Those are the two things I think about. And we have to get young, smart people into this country who are going to fill skills gaps and also help us with the fact that we have a very ageing population and a structural problem when it comes to the age of people in New Zealand. I mean, our birth rate's 1.6. It needs to be 2.1 just to stay even. So we have a major problem. We need young, smart, talented people, and we need to have our eye on that prize, and which is why we came out and said, look, it's really important that we revitalise our student market because we can be very targeted and very selective there. It was our fourth or fifth biggest export earner at between $4 and $5 billion.
But was pretty well destroyed by COVID, that sector.
It was, but it was even further destroyed by the changes that Labor made post-COVID, and actually almost before COVID, to make it harder for young, smart people to choose New Zealand as a place to study and hopefully stay with their skills and qualifications. And so they made it, you had to bring a lot more money with you when you came. They took away your post-study work rights for lots of things. They stopped allowing your partners to come on open work visas. So it became a very unattractive place to come when you put it beside somewhere like Australia or Canada. So we think the balance is not there, and we've come out saying actually we need to revitalise that. Part of the reason why our tertiary institutions are struggling and dropping.
And they sure are, and they're dropping staff as well. Yeah,
exactly. We cannot have that, and a big part of that puzzle is international students. And so we've said if you want to come to New Zealand and study at degree level or above, can bring your partner and they can have an open work rights. And anyone coming to do a degree level or above can have generous post-study work rights and 24 hours in-study work rights rather than 20 hours to match Australia. So that is just saying to the world, come here, come to our tertiary institutions, and we'll be a lot more open to having you than we have been.